very much. And unselfishly contributed to tonight's event. That includes everyone who here tonight. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Then there is the Kpcc board and officers, my partners in crime. If you don't mind, I want to acknowledge them with a personal message. You have given so much of your time to our dream project. And sometimes, a leader fails to show appreciation for your support. All of you know, this has been a very difficult journey. And yes, I have had my moments. But I want you to know that I sincerely appreciate and thank you for all you're doing. We are not done. We need to keep our dream alive. Just Angina. And oh yes, we cannot forget to thank all our spouses, husbands and wives, and significant others for allowing us to devote our time and energy to community service. Special thanks go out to all the performers and musicians that you will enjoy tonight. And let's not forget our friends, the Kauai Marriott Resort, for their hospitality. Please give them a big hand. I will not be talking about the Kpcc project at this point because Sonia will be addressing that later. I would like to, however, leave you with this final thought. Everyone knows the cultural significance of the Kauai Philippine Cultural Center. It is a very worthy project in and of itself. But what makes it so special is how it evolved and continues to do so. Obviously, all projects like ours must be fueled by money, land, and other materialistic things. However, the most important ingredient is people. Good people. You see, Hawaii is about ohana, family values, and everyone sharing in the aloha spirit. This means we all genuinely care about our friends, family, and neighbors. That is what Hawaii is all about. That is why we will succeed in completing our Kpcc project. Once again, I say to you, thank you, thank you, thank you. And now, ladies and gentlemen, let me call on all our project partners to please come up. Governor Liaison Wanda Sibara, Land Use Commissioner Dennis Isaki, Mayor Bernard Cavallo Jr., Representative Jimmy Tokyoka, and Representative Derek Kokami, and Grove Farm Representative Arol Kaneshiro. Ladies and gentlemen, these are our project partners. Please give them a round of the hand. Wanda.
Good evening and aloha. This evening, Governor was not able to make it here. He was on the island of Maui and Oahu, on the Kauai, in the Big Island. for different functions, but sends a special message from his office in recognition of the Kauai Filipino Cultural Center fundraiser. Mabuhay and aloha to the Kauai Filipino Chamber of Commerce, directors, members, and special guests attending the Kauai Philippine Cultural Center's benefit. Theme Kauai Disco of the culture diversity. Tonight's entertainment is representative of the kaleidoscope essence of cultures that have influenced Hawaii's rich and vibrant cultural history. This is the third major benefit for the Kauai Philippine Culture Center, A Place for All, which will be utilized by the entire community as a venue for events and activities. The center will support cultural, educational, and social programs and serve as a bridge to Kauai's rich ethnic heritage for residents and visitors. I commend the Kauai Filipino Chamber of Commerce and the Kpcc board members for promoting cultural understanding in their community. Since the first Filipino arrival in Hawaii in 1906, they have played a vital role in shaping Hawaii's dynamic cultural landscape. Continuing in this tradition, the Kpcc will provide a venue for all communities to celebrate our rich heritage as we move forward together. The Philippine author, director, and revolutionary Jose Rizal once remarked, "He who does not know how to look back at where he came from will never get to his destination." Mahalo for all of your existence in bringing together so many of Kauai's diverse groups. Fortunate to call Kauai home. With warmest regards and congratulations, Neil Abercrombie, Governor, State of Hawaii. Aloha.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, I wanted to call on Jimmy to say something about the project, why they're supporting this project.
I think I'm going to take it off. Okay, yeah. Good evening and aloha, everyone. It's an honor to be here tonight. This is the second annual event that Lester had. But as we were standing up on the stage, Lester asked me, "Third, I didn't get the memo on the first one." As I was standing up on the stage, Lester asked me, "Why don't you tell them why you helped us get the funding?" Well, Lester, it's simple for me. It's because of you and everyone on your board that had come to us asking for the funding. And 4 years ago, or 3 years ago, I made the commitment to the Cultural Center that was in my district that we were going to support this project. I was fortunate enough to be working with Ron Kochi, Senator Kochi. He was on the Senate side at the time, and he said, you know, if Lester is asking, and it's a great thing for the community, it's going to benefit everybody, we need to do it. So we put it in. I remember the last day of the deadline for the application, Mike DeHelig was in my office, and I shared this story last time. He was in shorts and slippers. It was early in the morning, and he said, "Jimmy, we got to get this thing done." And I said, "Yes, we do, Mike," because that was the deadline. But it's such an honor for us with working with the Kauai delegation, with Representative Kawakami, Senator Kochi, Representative Morikawa, to do this for the community because it benefits everyone. We also had the pleasure of working with the administration, with the mayor, and I know many of you hear the mayor's speeches. He talks about working together, and that's what this project is. It's working with everyone, the council members. I know the council members had a lot to do with the land dedication, so thank you, council members, for that. So on behalf of Senator Kochi, who can't be here tonight, and Representative Morikawa, Lester, we just wanted to thank you and the Filipino Cultural Center for all of your hard work, because we know how hard you work, and everybody on this board, all of the sponsors and all of the representatives. So at this time, I'd like to turn it over to Representative Kawakami to say a few words. Mahalo.
I'm getting coached over here. 2 days ago, we adjourned from the legislature. From January through May, you probably don't see us as often, which might be a good thing for some of you. But I tell you what, there's so much things that we miss from January through May. Of course, we miss our families, our wives, and our children, but we also miss all of you. And what we miss about you is that aloha spirit that you carry. And believe me, when you're stuck in Oahu from January through May, we have a different type of aloha spirit, and we gotta preserve that. And the fact that you are here tonight with all of us, contributing to a dream, is a testament to that aloha. I want to thank you for spending your time for a good cause. And believe me, folks, all of this hard work, when that Kauai Philippine Cultural Center is done, it's going to be so much more than bricks and mortar. It's going to be a testament to that aloha, and it's going to be a testament from where we've been and where we're headed. Aloha and thank you.
Thank you, Derek. Thank you, Lester. I didn't expect that announcement earlier, but I'd just like to say, on behalf of Grow Farm is happy to be a part of this journey. We'd like to commend the board for their vision, leadership, and hard work, and we look forward to this project as it develops into a facility that will truly be used by all. Thank you.
Aloha. It's too loud. Thank you. Governor Neil Abercrombie is a Filipino at heart. He, you know, Amy Agbayani, his best friend and advisor, has made sure he knows the Filipino culture, heritage, and values. Thanks to all the legislators here, they've appropriated some money. I know Lester asked $1.5 million, but you know, that's a lot of money, you know. You know, at the minimum wage I get, I figured about eight hours a day. I got to work 71 years, every day of the year to make $1.5 million. And everybody wants money. The county wants some more money. Yeah. You know, the other guys like for other things. The Waipahu, they get $500,000 for their Filipino center there. But I was just notified that the governor has released $1.5 million to the county on behalf of the Kauai Philippine Cultural Center. And we got proof that it says to the county of Kauai for the Philippine Cultural Center. So the mayor cannot use them for something else. There you go, yeah. There you go, yeah. All right. Yeah.
Good evening and aloha. I just wanted to say all the thank yous went out, but this is truly a partnership program, partnership effort. You know, we're at the county level, we're at the grassroots level. We hear it, we feel it, we see it every single day. We got all the requests coming in, and this is truly a partnership project from the county level all the way up to the state level. And all of us standing on this stage has our part in it, along with our community leaders. And this is all about the Filipino Community Center and a leadership team led by Lester Calypso. Everybody, give him a nice round of applause. It takes vision and heart and soul to make things happen, and persistence, and this center is going to offer so much. It's a center for all, from social programs, entrepreneurship programs, just intergenerational programs. It's for all, and the leadership team for the Filipino community is at the forefront offering this to our island. So again, I just want to emphasize, not about one guy getting credit over the other one or one business. We all share in this wonderful opportunity for Kauai through our Filipino community. And that's just how it is. And look at this, $1.5 million that is coming our way to make this happen. So thank you to our state representatives, our community, our partnership with Grow Farm, and all of us here tonight. That's what it's about, partnership. And if we do this more often, we're gonna get more things done. Believe me, I understand that, and we're gonna do it. Right, Jimmy? Senator and Governor, of course, at that level, Governor Abercrombie, well represented tonight, and Senator Kochi. All of us, I mean, really, this is a true team effort. Mahalo. And now, everybody, moving on, the check slides to the left, to the left, to the left, to the left. And here he goes into the hands of the Filipino Community Center right here, led by Lester Calypso.
Thank you, Mayor. We're just excited to find out that the money was released to the county. We had worked hard, we worked so hard to getting this money to be allocated to the county. So now it's in county's hand, and it's our job to perform and do what we are trying to do. Thank you so much. And ladies and gentlemen, our project partners, on election day, as I mentioned earlier, please vote for these, our project partners. This is not a paid political announcement. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And now let me call on our next presenter, Miss Sonia Tupeño. At this point, I wanted to introduce a person that everybody know. Sonia has meant so much to our project. Sonia Tupeño, we all know Sonia Tupeño. He's a Bank of Hawaii Senior Vice President and Kauai Regional and Island Manager. But to our Kpcc board, Sonia is a spark plug. She is also the cream and sugar in our coffee. And she provides hope in our darkest hours, especially to me. She is really all of this, and I'm very happy that she is a part of our team. By the way, Sonia is our Vice President, so if something happens to me, Kpcc will be in good hands. Please give a round of applause to Ms. Sonia Tupeño.
Hey, what can I say after that introduction? Do I need to say more? But many of you, aloha, many of you know Lester. Lester is known as Lester the Bulldozer, appropriately nicknamed by Nadine Nakamura 2 years ago, because I don't think this project would have moved forward without him bulldozing his way through the community, the government, and everywhere else that we've gone through. But you know, they said it all basically already as far as what we've been doing. Last year, when we were here again gathered, thank you, Grow Farm mentioned that they were gonna give us the adjoining 11-acre property. So since then, we've signed that agreement. And for those of you who are new with us tonight, we are next to the YMCA pool area. The grass area is about 3.5 acres. That's from the County of Kauai. Thank you, County of Kauai. And adjoining that is the tree groves, I call it. You know where there's the mango trees? That's about 11 acres, and that's a license that we got from Grow Farm. So thank you, Grow Farm. Since we signed the license agreement, you might have seen some work being done there. And that clearing has been done by none other than our bulldozer, Lester Calipjo. So if you see, that's his way of de-stressing. He's out there. And if he's calling you, asking you to borrow your bulldozer, your backhoe, or any other equipment, can you please lend it to him at no cost because we can't afford to rent or hire? So our CEO is out there clearing the area. And if you see him, stop by, lend him a hand. The other thing that we did last year was in October, we invited key leaders to join us on this journey as our Board of Governors. So at this time, I'd like to acknowledge our key leaders who we've added as Board of Governors. Dr. Emefil Agbayani, Brian Andaya, Kathy Clark, Maria Etrata, former First Lady Phyllis Kunimura, former Mayor Mary Ann Kusaka, Wade Lord, Scott McFarlane, Phil Takbian, Brian Yamase, and Peter. Enough? I'm sorry, it was right in the middle of my introduction there, so can I please ask the Board of Governors that I just named to please stand up and be recognized? Brian Yamase, I know you're here. Scott McFarlane, please stand up. Scott McFarlane, former Mayor Mary Ann Kusaka, former First Lady Phyllis Kunimura, Manang Maria Etrata, thank you so much for joining us in the journey. Now, as Lester mentioned, the Board of Governors and officers have meeting regularly. The bulldozer has been asking us to meet every other week, so that's twice a month. We meet at his place. And since then, we've done, in 2013, we've finalized the strategic plan, spearheaded by Dr. Arnolfo Diaz. We worked with John Latkowitz of Small Business Development Center for the feasibility plan. We sought input as to what should be built there. We got the Pie in the Sky Cultural Center that would be a visitor destination to the multipurpose center for the people of Kauai. But based on economics and input, the board decided that we will do this in 2 phases. We will start with the smaller building with a multipurpose center and small offices. Last year, we have also contracted for traffic study, architectural rendering, FUNZI, Class 4 zoning, which are all necessary steps so that we can have a shovel-ready project. With all of this done or in process, we are surely at the starting gate to build a center in the town of Puhi. Yes, as they mentioned, we are called the Philippine Cultural Center, but this is your center. It is a place for all. Okay? Everybody, this is your center. Our history has taught us that it takes a whole community to gather and build and raise a barn. In Hawaii, when you envision Hukilau, you see a community of friends and family working together to cast a net from shore and then pulling it back. Anybody who helped could share in the catch. In the Philippine tradition, it is bayanihan. Bayanihan is a Filipino word derived from the word bayan, meaning town, nation, or community in general. So bayanihan refers to the spirit of communal activity and cooperation. So, gee, I'm killing all the mics tonight. So, Raising a Barn, Hukilaw, Bayanihan, they all have something in common. And what is that? It takes a community to build a place for all. So thank you very much. And we look forward to seeing you at our 4th annual fundraising. And now what I'd like to do is turn this over to the program director for our entertainment. And you know what? I just want to mention something a little bit. You guys have seen it. It says Kauai, the scope of cultural diversity. And that's a play on the word kaleidoscope. But somebody asked me, what kind of Filipino word is di escope? And I said, it's not Filipino, it's di scope. Okay? So Kauai di scope is a play on kaleidoscope. It's not di escope. Okay, thank you very much, and here it is.
Thank you.